everyone, and thanks for tuning in to a brand new Game of the Week, brought to you by Fulton County Schools TV. This week, we're at Johns Creek High School for a battle between the Johns Creek Gladiators and the Centennial Knights. In the initial minutes of the game, Centennial quarterback Max Brosmer threw a 15-yard pass that was nearly intercepted by John Watson of the Gladiators, but ultimately fell incomplete. Brosmer then threw another pass that was intended for Julian Nixon, but was intercepted by Jake Beck. Beck managed to bring the ball to the 50-yard line before being tackled and brought back a few yards. Later in the quarter, the Gladiators were on offense when quarterback Zach Gibson passed the ball to Zach Williams, who caught it and brought it all the way to the 20-yard line for a 35-yard play. At the start of the second quarter, Max Brosmer handed the ball off to Emeka Nwanze, who ran it nearly 20 yards before fumbling the ball. The Gladiators were quick to grab it and force a turnover. But the Knights were back on offense about a minute later when Blaine Mason caught a pass from Max Brosmer and managed to outmaneuver the Gladiators to score the first touchdown of the game and put the Knights in the lead. Later, Zach Gibson threw a deep pass to Matt Casey, who caught it and managed to stay on his feet for over 35 yards before the Knights were able to bring him down. He was tackled at almost the 10-yard line, putting the Gladiators in a great position to score. Gibson then threw a short pass to Josh Davis, who almost caught it for a touchdown, but the ball fell incomplete. The Gladiators settled for a field goal to put 3 points on the board. In the third quarter, the Gladiators scored their first touchdown of the game as Zach Gibson threw a deep pass to Zach Williams, who caught it and brought it straight to the house. And in the last quarter of the game, Gibson threw the ball to Williams again, who scored another touchdown and gave Johns Creek a 10-point lead. But the Knights weren't going down without a fight. With 9 minutes left, Julian Nixon powered his way into the end zone to decrease the deficit to 3 points. Then Max Brosmer threw a nice pass to Blaine Mason, who caught it and ran straight to the end zone. However, the touchdown was not counted due to a holding call called against the Knights, keeping them trailing at 14. Brosmer passed the ball to Mason again, who brought the Knights even closer to a successful comeback before being knocked out of bounds. A couple of minutes later, we saw Max Brosmer pass the ball to Blaine Mason one more time, who would catch it in the end zone and put the Knights back on top. The Gladiators would not go on to score again, making the winner of this game the Centennial Knights with a score of 21 to Johns Creek 17. We hope you enjoyed this week's game and are sure to tune in again for another Game of the Week, brought to you by Fulton County Schools TV.